having whyredpod accessible really helps people in their clinical aspects of care. I think that it puts a lot of emergency medicine information together in one spot, concentrating on issues that we're actually very interested in, especially in emergency medicine, and makes it very easy to look up that information while also bringing everyone who works together closer. Yeah, I think it did, because I think that it encouraged people who wouldn't otherwise to go up to someone that they work with that they know is taking their precious time and their effort and putting this information on a website specifically for you to make, like I said, your life easier. It encourages you to go up to that person and, you know, either give them a pat on the back and say, hey, I read your blog yesterday and it was a really, really good blog and I learned this and that from it. Or to go up to them and be like, hey, I read this and I don't really fully understand it, so can you maybe explain it to me a little bit more? When you're using whyredpod.org, if you find this really cool tool that's right there and you know the person that created it, you go and you tell your friend. So then your friend who you work with, your coworker, then goes up to the person who put it on whyredpod.org and talks to them when they otherwise wouldn't have. And then, you know, it's just like a cascade. It's one person says something to one person who says something to another person. And in the end, that ends up bringing everyone closer together, which creates a better work environment, which creates, you know, better patient satisfaction because people are just happier. Yeah, I do. I think that when people who work together understand the role and the responsibilities of the other people that they work with, it helps create a mutual understanding of what each person is really responsible for and what they're really concerned for and what their ultimate goal is. So something like whyredpod.org that gives you the opportunity to look at emergency medicine from the perspective of all different disciplines helps you create this kind of appreciation for what the other disciplines that you work with, like the PCAs, the docs, the nurses, the pharmacists, all of them. It helps you create an appreciation for what they do. You look at it and you're like, oh, I didn't know that was part of their job. Oh, I didn't know they were doing that. And knowing that, you know, again, gives you a greater appreciation for what they do.